Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Grange Headteacher CCCU Assembly. It is a spring special. It's officially the first day of spring. It's the equinox. The days are equal, and from now on, the days are going to get longer and the nights shorter. And for many, many people, it is Nowruz, which is the festival that celebrates the new year, the start of spring. We know what we're about at Grange. We have a great caring attitude. That's a G. We are really trying our best. That's an R. We are always learning, even and especially from our mistakes. That's an A. We go for improvement and progress. We don't worry about competing with other people. We worry about each of us improving and progressing ourselves. That's a G for Grange. The E of Grange is our education, which we use to help us to learn and make good choices as we go along in life. And we do not forget the N of Grange, which is we never give up because we are CC learners and we keep going strong because we know at Grange that the true strength is the strength that is deep inside you, which is called your character, the best of you. And that kind of character strength is when you live your life with confidence, you believe in yourself, you're kind to yourself, you set out to get the best for yourself, and you balance that with consideration. You're kind to others, you care about the world around you, and you live in a way that makes the world a better place for everybody. And when you do that, the world becomes a better place for you and for everybody. Confidence and consideration. It's a brilliant way to live. So, here are some Grange people of power. Give us hope. Our Grange children welcome new children, make them feel safe and happy. All our Grange children do CC walking, CC salutes, and star sitting. All the Grange parents and carers who support us and support the Grange CC way. All our Grange adults. These are teachers, our educators, our administrators that just help us do everything we need to learn and just thrive. All the Grange children who are so quick when you come in from break, that's what I love to see. You sit down straight away, start sitting, and you are ready to learn. All our Grange children who use reflection power to learn from their mistakes and make good choices, and all our Grange children make consistently good choices. You give me so much hope, all of you. So, character strength focus today is the Caleb factor. And I have to admit, there's a special shout out for Semina, who's got a brother called Caleb. So, what is this about the superpower of the Caleb factor? Well, we know it's not just about who we are right now, but about becoming the best that we can be. We know that we have CC walking, we walk with our hand on our heart, and walk quietly because there are people learning around us. And when we walk like that, we're walking to embrace the challenge, make the world a better place. We know we do star sitting. We sit, we concentrate, we focus, we sit up straight, we track the speaker, we ask and respond like a scholar, we respect ourselves and respect others. We know there's no substitute for each of us. Nobody can live our best life for us. We each have to live our own best life. Other people can help us, they can support us, but they can't do it for us. We have to do it. We will always have to become our best. So, how are we going to use this Caleb factor? Well, you know, I love questions. Questions are, for me, pathways of learning. So, here's a question to get you thinking. How strong am I really? Next question, can I make good choices when other people are putting pressure on me? That's a really hard one. It's good. It's easy to make good choices. Nobody's putting any pressure on you. You've got all the time in the world. It's easy. But when others are putting pressure on you, are you strong enough to make good choices? Well, let's train the CC way. So, the Caleb factor. Well, there's a story. The story takes place in a desert. It relates to the Word of God. It's in the Bible, the story's in the Bible, and I looked it up, and the story is also in the Quran. And it's a story about people being angry and putting a lot of pressure on somebody. And it's a story about a man who, despite the pressure, in the face of the pressure, makes the calm, good choice to support the right choice. And his name was Caleb. The story, which is in the Bible and is mentioned in the Quran as well, is a story about the children of Jacob, the family of Jacob. They live in a place called Canaan. They go down to, there's a famine. Famine means there's just no food. Drought, there's no water. They go down to the land of Mitzrayim, which is a land that still has lots and lots of food because they'd stored it away. So everybody from around that region were coming into Mitzrayim to get the food. And then, unfortunately, the family of Jacob, they settle there, but unfortunately, they become enslaved. They become slaves over there, and they're there for a long time as slaves. And then a prophet called Moses in English, Moshe in Hebrew in the Bible, Musa in the Quran. This prophet comes and leads the children of the descendants of Abraham, of Jacob, he leads them out across the sea. There's actually a miracle because the sea splits and they manage to, even though they're being chased by a huge army, they get through the sea and they go into the desert. They walk in the desert, and then God says to them, you are to go into this beautiful land called Canaan. And the people are a bit scared about this. They send ahead 12 spies to check out what the land will be like in the land of Canaan. And the spies go in and the spies come back and they talk to the people and they say, not a good idea. Very scary people in this land of Canaan. Big people, scary people, aggressive people. We won't survive if we go into the land of Canaan. And the people get really angry. You can see there the angry mob. They are shouting. They say, what are we supposed to do now? We're stuck in a desert. We can't go back. We can't go forwards. Everything is just wrong. And Caleb stands up. He's just very calm, very clear, and he says, no, everybody calm. It's the word of God. We're meant to go into this land, and if we're meant to go into this land, we'll manage. We'll get through this. We will make it. And everybody calms down. And actually, God says to Caleb, you did an amazing job. So these people, the angry mob, they're not ready to go into the land of Canaan. But you, Caleb, you are different. You have a different spirit. You will go into the land of Canaan. This name, Caleb, it comes from the Hebrew. It means Kalev, like the heart. Because Caleb, he didn't just crumble under the pressure of all these people shouting at him. He knew in his heart what was right, to follow the word of God. So he did it. And his reward, God says to him, and this is straight from the Bible, but because my servant Caleb has a different spirit and follows me wholeheartedly with his heart, I will bring him into the land he went to, and his descendants will inherit it. So when I talk about the Caleb factor, I'm talking about that bit of you that sometimes other people around you not making the right choice. Not everybody's making the right choice. And there's pressure on you because you think, how can I be different? You have the confidence to put your hand on your heart and to say, no, I know in my heart what's right. And I will make my choice with confidence wholeheartedly. That's the superpower, the spirit of Caleb, the Caleb factor. So here's your discussion time. If Caleb was a pupil and his classmates weren't making the right choices or good choices, what would Caleb do? How would Caleb cope with people around him putting pressure and not making the right choice? And as you go through life, it's very powerful to keep the spirit of Caleb going. Right, I'm really looking forward to your feedback. But here are the golden stars of the week in lower key stage 2 at Grange: Yaksh and Sarah DJ and Riola and Ansh and Samad, fantastic, and Sophia S, brilliant. There we go, wonderful gold stars. Class champions: Sophia S in Matisse and Kaylin in Matisse and Eram in Matisse. Wow, you've had a brilliant week, all of you. Well done. Abigail and Clee, you're just shining at the moment. Arvi and Clee and Idris and Clee, brilliant class champions. Sarah DJ and Beckham, Pasti and Beckham, Andrada and Beckham, fantastic work. Ruel and Holmes, Atif in Holmes, Uzair in Holmes, fantastic. Mevloy and Ennis, Kamani and Ennis has a great week, and Rafa and Ennis, just fantastic. Really wonderful to see you. So we had a brilliant week, 26,017 points. That's more than we've had in many weeks. So who were classy class? Well, interesting this week. Holmes class with 1,834 points. Beckham class with 2,578 points. But the classy class were Ennis with 2,837 CC power points. Exceptional, Ennis. Well done. So remember, we set ourselves a crazy target of 500,000 points. Well, we need another 68,302 to get by the end of this term. That's huge. We need bumper weeks. Are we going to make it? Well, we're not scared of Grange. We are powerful, we are kind, we are loved, we are Grange, and we are going to make it. 500,000 class charge points. Goodness me. So we've had the reindeer, we've had the lovely chicks, and even though the chicks have all gone to good homes, I'm speaking to Mr. Hutchinson. It's a dream I've got one day before lower key stage 2, before you leave year 6, we're going to have some chickens at Grange. Right, let's give ourselves a CC salute. Let's be confident like Caleb and make the choice with our hearts. So let's be confident, give ourselves confidence boost, believe in yourself, make good choices, be your best, and look at our beautiful world around us. Circle your hand outwards and say, yes, through the power of kindness, I'm going to make the world a better place. And if I make a mistake, am I going to get upset? No, I'm going to learn from my mistakes and I'm going to grow from mistakes, because that's what we're about. Let's be great. Let's be Grange. Let's live our lives with confidence and consideration. Let's enjoy the learning ahead and be safe and happy. Let's learn together, children of Grange. Let's respect each other, people of Grange. Let's achieve our potential, community of Grange. Let's be great. Let's be Grange.